Hello everyone, welcome to my channel where I talk about personal finance. Today I'm going to talk about 5 huge Roth IRA mistakes that can cost you thousands. Before I get into the video, be sure to subscribe and leave a comment below saying I subscribe. I will try to personally reply to your comments. An individual retirement account (IRA) is a saving account with tax advantages that individuals can use to save and invest long term. An IRA is similar to a 401k account. However, the 401k plan is an employee benefit that can be obtained only through an employer. Any person with earned income can open an IRA retirement saving account in order to save long term and enjoy the tax benefits they offer. An IRA can be obtained through a bank, an investment company, an online brokerage, or a personal broker. Today, I'm going to go over the 5 huge Roth IRA mistakes that can cause you thousands. The first huge mistake is not taking enough risk. We typically discuss danger as a negative point, yet it isn't always a four-letter word. Monetary expert states a young investor who isn't preparing to touch their IRA for 20 or 30 years should have sufficient time to weather near-term market swings, implying they can handle even more threat for possible greater long-lasting returns. Advisors say such a portfolio could comprise mainly supplies or perhaps all stocks, as opposed to splitting the allocation between stocks and bonds. When it concerns investing, the most effective asset is time. Nevertheless, time is only valuable if you recognize what to do with it. Purchasing an asset allotment that's wrong for you can be harmful for your financial investment success over the long term. Basically, also conventional of a profile currently could potentially restrict returns down the road, making it more difficult to strike your retirement goals. However, it's similarly crucial to rebalance your portfolio far from those riskier properties as you obtain closer to retirement. The second mistake is failing to fully fund your IRA every year. We get it. Long-term IRA investing isn't as exciting as trading in a tax brokerage firm account. However, if you're investing much more in a taxable account without first maxing out your tax advantage, individual retirement account could be a mistake in the long run. But not fully moneying your IRA first. That means contributing $6,000 in 2021 if you're under the age 50 years old. You are foregoing substantial tax benefits and the prospective possibility for that money to worsen tax-free. Frequently, individuals stop working to recognize the significant benefits of a tax-deferred account, rather purchasing a taxed account. These benefits are biggest for those with the lengthiest time perspective to retirement. Speaking of taxes, it's also important to know the distinctions between conventional and Roth IRAs. In short, typically IRA contributions are tax deductible while withdrawals are taxed. Roth IRA contributions are non-tax deductible, yet withdrawals in retirement are tax-free. The third huge Roth IRA mistake that can cost you thousands is contributing slowly instead of all at once. In many cases, making regular contributions to your investment account, a method known as dollar cost averaging, is sound advice. However, if you have obtained the cash money, maxing out your individual retirement account as very early in the year as feasible might be the way to go. Anytime a huge quantity of cash money is involved, investing it incrementally over time might seem like the accountable point to do. Those positive feelings are typically the only benefit. Dollar cost averaging corresponds to taking risks later. While you may mitigate short term regret, you are more likely lowering long lasting returns. A better workout might be reviewing your asset allocation target relative to your danger resistance. To put it simple, dollar cost averaging might assist you to avoid the tension that originates from stock exchange volatility, but usually it results in reduced lasting returns than lump sum investing. As well as if you are still worried concerning investing all $6,000 upfront, think about a less riskier property allotment, such as spending more in bonds instead of expanding contributions. The fourth huge Roth IRA mistakes that can cost you thousands is failing to explore your investment options. If you begin an individual retirement account by rolling over an office 401k, you possibly saw you were no more restricted to the investment used through your 401k. This is a pretty big deal, and the influx of options should not go undetected. An advantage of an IRA is the flexibility you have of what to invest in. You can actually dial in on a certain financial investment method that is tailored to you, and the majority of people do not make use of this. The fifth huge Roth IRA mistakes that can cost you thousands is maintaining multiple retirement accounts. There is no rule that says you can have joined just one IRA. As long as your annual payments do not exceed the limit, you are free to spread those payments across any kind of standard or rough IRAs you have actually opened. But that's possibility, not a smart approach. Keeping numerous individual retirement accounts as opposed to combining right into one extremely often results in overlap, referring to purchasing the very same assets in various accounts. In additionally, removes from the positive result of rebalancing, which can decrease your general risk. This chooses holding onto all 401ks rather than rolling them over to an individual retirement account too. Not only will you stay clear of overlap and find more financial investment options with individual retirement accounts. However, it's also possible you will pay much less in fees. Finally, you want to do whatever is necessary to avoid those five huge rough IRA mistakes because they can cost you thousands of dollars and also affect the growth of your IRA account. Thanks for watching this video and do not forget to subscribe to my channel.